going to compare this thing with Java, which I normally work in my company, and then this is the Rust, which I am learning. So we can easily to compare language to language. So in Rust, recently I do something related to transfer a 2D array into a process and then changing that array, and then after that we will print the arrays out. So that is simple thing. I thought this might be very easy to do in Rust, but in actually it's very difficult to understand because the nature of the Rust. Before we jump into Rust, let's take a look on Java. How do we implement it? Okay. I'm going to choose Java first. So basically I have the Java here. Okay, I clear everything. Okay, so we have a person. We will create a functions of that 2D array. So we will take in arrays integer. Okay, and then what we have to do is very easy. So we going to change the array. So first of all, we going to change the arrays. Then okay, the first, so the row, second one is the row length. So okay, then array ei, array j. Okay, let the size is 100. Okay, then we're done with the update 2D array. So here in the main we have array, new 2Ds, right? So if you initialize by default, this one will is equal initial value will be equal to 0. Okay, so because the array is in this one, we need to have the sign of the array. Let's put it in 100. Okay, let's print this array in. So we have array we need to print out. We can use the stream API, and then for each row, then for each stream we convert this into a stream again, and then for each item we print this out. Okay, so very easy, straightforward. Okay, we should go into print this one item. Okay, so that's all we have to do. Okay, let's put it inside one line so we don't need to here. So let's say this we want to print this marker before change. So let's run it. So we have all 0. So let's say we're going to update the array. So update 2D array. Okay, so we're going to print it out. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use out. Oh, so no, this one. Okay, before, let me bring this before, and now it's after change. So for array, so let's view it. Yeah, you can see it's very simple to transfer an array into a functions and then change that array into some value somewhere, and then after that we can easily to have the updated array up after we call the function. So I can think in Rust is a similar. Okay, so let's say but let's say I don't have the array here, new array, which is have more elements. Okay, so let's say it's at 20, something 20. So I also can print it out. Okay, after change, oh, okay, let's run it into new arrays. Okay, this one we need to change this to update to array, new array. So this time the sign is changing. The sign is 20, multiply 20. So we're going to print it out. This one. Okay, so we can see that, okay, this one we have one reach, and then we have another array is one reach. Okay, so before that we have the string here. Okay, so we need to push a new character so we can have the new line. Okay, okay, so you can see we have before and then after, and then we have a new right here. So let's say we want to do something similar in Rust. Then how do we do that? Okay, let's go into Rust way. So this is the Rust way. I have Rust here. Okay, okay, so let's say we have, okay, let me delete this one first. Let's say we define the arrays, right? 2D is 2D array in Rust is like that. So it will be 0 number, and then it will be 10 tens. Okay, so this will be 10 10, the matrix or 2D array 10 tens. Okay, okay, so what we are going to do, we need to change this array by using a function. Okay, so let's call one function. So function of that 2D array. Okay, so in Rust we will have array, and then we will transfer the reference mutations of the arrays. Okay, so the first element is integer, so we need to specify the size of the row and also how many row we want. So this means we want to transfer a mutations array with the size 10 row and 10 column, right? And then what we are going to do is we want to change it. So we will going to change this one by this one. Okay, so array length, no length. Okay, then we go into for this is the simple one. We can tell. Okay, then now we assign this array, this element, into something else, right? It's very similar with Java, right? Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to print this arrays. Okay, so before it's like that. So in Rust we can print this out with this one right today. And now we're going to call this function to change arrays to the. Okay, so we need to transfer here is the mutation reference. Okay, so yes, and now we're going to print to view it to print this out. It's after. Okay, so let's run it. Boom. Oh, we don't have the local variable. Is it? Okay, something here wrong. Okay, I need to change this one into J. Okay, boom. Okay, so here we can see we have two arrays. The first version of the 3D array is 0, and then after that is 100. Everything is 100, right? But the problem here in Rust, we have to specify the size here, right? So we cannot transfer the dynamic arrays into this function. Let's say I have another array. So I also have another array 2D 30, the size is 30, right? So why I cannot transfer this into here anymore, right? So what happened now? What we have to do? How do we change the array without knowing that the size of the array at the beginning? Yes. So that's the key point of today's lesson. So to do that, we will use one keyword in Rust, one trails in Rust. So we have to use as trail here. This is the trail to help us to convert the mutations reference to another reference. I will go to more detail later on, but right now we can jump into the function. Okay, so of that two, right? two array, 2D array with edge mutations. That's mu. Okay. So what we have to do, we need to define the data type which is with. You can call anything as you want, and mutations is a type of mutations or something unsigned integer. Okay, and then here we need to transfer into the array. Is a array is a mutation reference absolutely, and then arrays of v. Okay, so we're going to have, hold on, so we need to transfer arrays, mutation reference, array of arrays. Okay, so this one is arrays, right? We still have some issue what updates. Okay, sorry, this one not here. This one have to be after the person's car. Okay, so this is the how it look like. So we have V as a reference mutation reference of a one row of the matrix, and then we want to change the matrix. We can declare it's arrays of a row of array of V's, so that we can change it. Then go inside. We can change array. So we can have the len here, and then after that we can do j, and then we can have 0 array elements of I, which I as index, and then as we use the function as mutations, and then we get the length out of that row. Okay, so we have this one. So now what we have to do is we need to change this one. So we change this one is very easy. Then as mutation, which is mutations, and then we assign 100. So that's it. Now we can call it this one. Okay, before we call this function, let make it here. Okay, so let's say this one already 100. So let's call this one into 200. Then we update. We call this function mutations array 2D. Okay, and then we print this out after as mu. Okay, then let's run it. Boom. Yes, so you can have a new arrays, new 2D array with 2 arrays. Okay, but let's run it into a new function, new array with the size is 30. Yeah, whatever you want. See here, we can do this like this, and then we come here, we change the arrays. Okay, this is arrays 30. Okay, so as mu, let me put as mu 30 here. Okay, so we're going to choose yes. So we can have, wow, so many here. See, after mu 30, this is the new matrix of 2D arrays. Change it into 2. Every element of this array we change into 200. So this is the way we want to update 2D arrays with any size interest. So you can see that it's very complex. Compared with Java version is quite straightforward. So that's one thing I noted interest. It's fast, but it's quite complex, more difficult to learn. So this is one thing I hope that I can help you guys help you guys a bit on the way to master Rust. Thank you for watching the video.